Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are stepping right into the heart of winter to explore a piece of folklore that's as atmospheric as it is, well, profound. It's a story all about the necessary balance between light and shadow, between joy and accountability.
Okay, let's just dive right in. I want you to picture a quiet village, kind of nestled among these snow-dusted peaks. As the shortest day of the year gets closer, you can just feel this anticipation in the air. But here's the thing, it's not just for presents, it's for something much, much older. A visit that really sets the stage for the entire season.
You see, in this world, the turn of the season wasn't just marked by one happy-go-lucky spirit. No, it was marked by two. And this is a tale all about a fundamental balance, where joy feels earned, and you can only really understand the light by seeing its contrast with the shadows.
So this really lays out that essential duality at the core of the story. On one side, you've got the gentle giver, the spirit of warmth, reward, and light. But on the other, you have the shadowy reminder. This is a figure born from the wild woods and deep snows, and he's not bringing gifts, he's bringing a lesson. Now, what's crucial to get here is that they're not enemies. They're actually two sides of the very same truth.
So, as twilight starts to fall and the air gets that crisp, sharp chill, the villagers listen. They're not waiting for the gift giver just yet, nope. First comes the arrival of that second spirit, the one they call the Horned Guardian. And the way he arrives is just described so vividly. He doesn't just burst onto the scene. It's more like he emerges from the landscape itself, his cloven hooves leaving these ancient tracks in the snow as he walks the village paths, in total silence.
And then you hear it. But it's not some fearsome roar or a scream. It's something much more personal. The faint, resonant clanking of chains. And this isn't meant to be a threat. It's an announcement, a sound designed to stir your memory and make you reflect.
So this is the absolute key point. This figure, who seems so intimidating, isn't a monster. He's actually a collection of really powerful symbols. He's like a walking metaphor for accountability and self-awareness.
It's so easy to just see the horns and the chains and immediately jump to conclusions, right? But this story asks us to look deeper than that. So let's actually deconstruct his appearance to really get at his true purpose. Let's try to move from a place of fear to a place of understanding.
All right, so those chains, they aren't for binding anyone. Think of them as an echo. They literally represent the weight of our own past actions, those forgotten promises or things we did without thinking. It's the sound of consequence, which is very, very different from punishment.
And this, I think, is just brilliant. He carries a bundle of birch branches, but again, not to harm anyone. Birch branches are a classic symbol of cleansing and redirection. So they're like this gentle, rustling whisper in the cold air, a little nudge encouraging you to correct your course. This really just gets to the heart of the whole thing. The Horned Guardian's purpose isn't to scare children. It's simply to act as a clear, honest mirror, reflecting their own deeds, both the good ones and the not-so-good ones, right back at them. Now, you might be thinking this all sounds a little serious for a holiday, but this is where it gets interesting. This whole encounter isn't meant to take joy away. It's actually meant to enhance it. The story calls his visit a silent prologue to the celebration that follows. So he isn't the opposite of the gentle giver, he's his necessary counterpart. By providing this moment of really stark reflection, he illuminates the path to true goodness. And that makes the giver's arrival all the more meaningful. And his visit kind of unfolds in these stages. First, there's just a pause, a moment for everyone to ponder and reflect. This then leads to this quiet, collective understanding that settles over the whole village. And because of that moment, the warmth and generosity of the next day feels earned, appreciated, truly understood. When you step back, you realize this folklore isn't just some quaint winter's tale. It's a really sophisticated lesson about human nature and about the very essence of what it means to celebrate with a full heart.
And this is the core wisdom of the entire story. Light is just understood better when it has a backdrop of shadow. Kindness shines so much brighter when it's a conscious choice, one that's paired with self-awareness. Without the chill of accountability. The warmth of generosity is, it's pleasant, but it's not profound.
So it really leaves us with a final thought to ponder. In our own lives, as we're all searching for joy and light, have we maybe forgotten the value of the Horned Guardian's visit? Perhaps true meaningful joy isn't about avoiding the shadows, but about understanding the essential balance they bring.